16 years after a character was killed off in their main series, NCIS Origins, the lone prequel to the franchise, has the potential to severely damage that character's reputation. A few younger incarnations of significant NCIS characters have so far appeared in NCIS Origins. With the addition of fresh seasons to the NCIS spin-off, this pattern could continue. NCIS Origins is now awaiting a Season 2 renewal, but if CBS grants it a second run, it may bring more well-known characters from Gibbs' history back to television. Character deaths and other abrupt character departures have been commonplace on NCIS throughout the show's more than 2 decades of broadcasting. Regretfully, this implies that certain characters can only make a comeback to NCIS Origins by reappearing as younger versions of themselves. Although Jenny can make an appearance in the prequel, her death in NCIS ensures that she will never be able to return to the flagship. NCIS Origins may examine her strained connection with Gibbs, which might make or break her character. In the NCIS Season 5 finale, Jenny was killed after a critical error she made as a rookie agent finally caught up with her. Jenny was dispatched to Paris alongside Gibbs shortly after she joined NCIS in 1999 with the task of killing Svetlana, the fiancée of Russian arms dealer Anatoly. However, Jenny was unable to complete the assignment due to her emotional state. Svetlana fled as a result, harboring resentment toward all those who had participated in Anatoly's death. Jenny, who always held René Benoit, better known as Le Grenouille, responsible for her father's murder, joined NCIS with the intention of apprehending him. After 9 years, Svetlana had found the squad and started murdering them, starting with Jenny's former handler. Jenny chose to call NCIS Mike Franks for assistance, rather than reveal Svetlana's return in order to keep Gibbs safe. Svetlana and her crew confronted them, and Franks murdered Svetlana while Jenny was shot and killed. Jenny Shepard's death on NCIS was one of the worst character departures on the program because of how abrupt her moment was. The 22nd season of NCIS had its lowest-rated episode ever after more than 20 years of broadcasting. That being said, CBS choice could be to blame. Although there were many dramatic scenes in the NCIS Season 5 finale, Jenny's death's aftermath was unimpressive. Moreover, Gibbs was not much impacted by her passing. Although everyone in the NCIS office was saddened by Jenny's passing, the impact was not as great as anticipated. After Jenny departed, Gibbs' tale in particular did not really change, and considering their personal past together, his lack of interest was somewhat unexpected. The prequel could go into further detail about Jenny and Gibbs' relationship because NCIS Origins mostly concentrates on Gibbs' life prior to NCIS. Over the course of NCIS's several seasons, certain details of Gibbs' life were made public, but NCIS Origins has provided a more thorough look at the characters' private lives thus far. The relationship between Gibbs and Jenny may be explored in further detail in the program. The fact that Jenny and Gibbs fell in love in Paris has even been disclosed by NCIS, which would add intrigue to any plot involving them in NCIS Origins. NCIS Origins offers the chance for those NCIS characters who haven't been able to return to the real world after their deaths to do so. Jenny's death in NCIS may become much more annoying if she were to appear in NCIS Origins. Seeing Jenny and Gibbs' friendship develop might make her premature death even more painful, given how sad Jenny's leaving and the fallout from it were. Any contact between the characters would be more emotionally charged if one knew that Jenny will die in Season 5. Even though Jenny's death was tragic and her character had a significant influence on the program, Lauren Holly wasn't upset about leaving NCIS. Digital Spy said that although Holly had relished the position of director, she eventually lost interest in it. The best course of action for her was to leave NCIS in order to pursue other roles. However, it appears like Holly and the program's creators agreed that Jenny should quit the show since they both wished to avoid her character. One of the numerous characters that left NCIS is Jenny Shepard, played by Lauren Holly. She is also one of several characters who met a cruel end. But it appears like Holly and the show's creators agreed that Jenny should go since they both wanted to avoid her character. In addition to being on the short list of NCIS directors, Jenny made a lasting impression on the show as the only female character to serve as the agency's head. It would be impossible to ignore the excitement of seeing her character return in NCIS Origins.